Hello guys! Ngayon magsa-study po kami. Ay, ako lang pala ng Math 1 dahil malapit na po klase namin. So,
Hi mga kawawmat! In this video, we will add integers using 3 different ways or methods. First is by using colored counters. You can make use of number line or the rules itself. Okay, so let us find first the value of the following. So we will try to look for the absolute value of 3, and that is 3. Absolute value of negative 10, that is positive 10. Absolute value of negative 14, that is 14. Absolute value of 9, that is 9. Absolute value of negative 7, that is 7. Now, since again, the absolute value is referring to the distance, so we will not have, or it can never be negative. Okay, so it's always positive.
If you're like me and you really want to be efficient when it comes to writing and editing your papers, I definitely...
Now, how to add integers? So again, meron tayong tatlong paraan kung paano mag-add ng integers. So first, you can make use of the colored counters. So pag sinabi natin colored counters, ito yung representation or models. So pwede mo itong gamitin. Okay, so let us represent a positive integer as color green. And then for negative integer, let's use red. Okay, now remember that for every positive and negative pair, that is equivalent to 0. So ulitin ko, kapag nagkaroon ka ng isang green at isang red na pair, that is equivalent to 0. So ibig sabihin, wala na siyang value. Okay? Let's have an example. So again, our representation for positive integer is green. For negative integer, we will use red. Okay. And for every pair, meron kang isang green at meron kang isang red, that is equivalent to 0. Okay? Let's have an example. So, I have here 3 plus 4. So, yung 3 natin ay positive, yung 4 natin ay positive din. So, we will use green color. Okay? So, first, for positive 3, so tatlong green. For positive 4, we have apat na 4. Okay. Now, balikan natin yung zero pair. So, magkakaroon lang tayo ng zero pair kapag meron kang isang positive at isang negative or green and red. Okay. So, since wala tayong pair dyan na green at red or positive negative, so therefore, walang makakancel. So, we will now count all the colored counters. So, how many colored counters do we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay. So, we have 7. Now, bakit ito positive? Because the color of this is green. Okay. So, ang kulay niya ay green. And green represents positive integer. Okay. Let's have another. So, I have here 3 plus negative 4. Now, remember, tatandaan na kapag ang integer natin o yung signed integer o yung negative integer natin ay nakasulat after ng ating operation, please do enclose your signed integer sa parenthesis. So, hindi kasi pwedeng magkatabi to na 3 plus negative 4. So, kapag meron kang negative integer,
okay, try po natin guys. 3 plus negative 4 equals 3 plus negative 4. So, parang tatlo lang po yung answer nito. Ikaw lang kain, Kel. Ikaw lang kain, tapos nakakain ng burger. Pag tama tong answer ko,
integer, i-enclose mo siya sa parenthesis. Okay? Kasi hindi sila pwedeng magtabi. Okay. Now, so I have 3 plus negative 4. So, this is positive, so tatlong green tayo. This is negative 4, so we will have apat na negative. Now, let us apply the zero pair. So, sabi ko nga, kapag zero pair, one positive, one negative. So, meron na tayong zero pair dito. Isa, dalawa, tatlo. So, ito ay makakancel na natin. Ibig sabihin, wala na siyang value kasi equivalent na siya sa zero. So, ano na lang ang natira? Isa. Okay? Now, bakit siya negative? Kasi this is color red. And our representation for negative is red. Okay, so yun yung ginamit natin. Next. So, I have here negative 6 plus 4. So, 6 na negative. So, we will use red color. And then, 4 na positive. So, we will use green. Okay, so meron tayong zero pair dito. So, we will cancel. So, ang natira ay dalawang red. And that is negative 2 kasi red. Next. Negative 2 plus negative 3.
Red portion na lang. Sabihin, ang answer ay negative 2 plus negative 3. Negative 5 to ata siya.
So, ito na naman. So, since negative to, i-enclose natin siya sa parenthesis. Now, bakit ito hindi wala na siyang parenthesis? So, ito actually, pwede mo siyang lagyan ng parenthesis. But negative 2 plus, let us represent negative 3. So, tatlong reds. Okay. Wala tayong zero pair dito. Okay. So, ibig sabihin, bibilangin na natin to lahat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, 5 siya, kulay red. That is negative. So, negative 5. Okay. So, this is one way of adding integers. So, meron kang options kung paano mo gustong isolve. Pero, syempre, hindi to applicable kapag yung integers mo ay malalaki na. Remember na kapag origin natin, yung 0. Okay? So, kukuha ako ng isang given kanina na ginamit natin sa colored counters. Okay? We have negative 6 and plus 4 is equal to negative 2. So, let's see kung ito bang ginamit natin sa colored counters ay same pa rin ang sagot kapag ang ginamit natin ay number line. Okay? So, let us try. Let us illustrate, okay? So, negative 6, this is negative 6, so that means going to the left. So, again, starts with 0. Sa 0 tayo mag-umpisa. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so nag-end siya sa 6. Now, plus 4, positive 4, so going to the right. So, 1, babalik siya. 1, 2, 3, 4. So, saan siya nag-end? Sa negative 2, okay? So, pareho sila ng sagot. So, ibig sabihin, kahit colored counters o number line na gamitin mo, you can still come up with the same answer. Let's have another example. So, I have here move 5 units to the left and 6 units to the right. So,
Move 5 units to the left and 6 units to the right. Teka lang, nasulat ko muna ako ng number line. move 5 units to the left. 1, 2, 3, 5. Tsaka move 5 units, ay 6 units to the right. 1, 6. So, 1 po yung answer.
So, dapat alam din natin kung paano i-represent. Okay? So, since meron tayo ditong word na left, so ibig sabihin negative. Negative 5. And then, right, so that is plus positive 6. Okay? So, let us solve. So, starts with the origin, since we have negative 5 going to the left. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We ended up at negative 5. And then, going back, pabalik tayo kasi positive 6. So, going to the right. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, saan siya nag-end? Positive 1. Okay, next. We can make use of the rule. So, ito yung pinaka-importante. Ang rule ang pwede mong gamitin kapag ang value ng integers mo ay masyado ng malaki. Okay? So, ang colored counters and number line, actually, ginagamit lang natin siya kapag ang
Teka lang. Ay, wala pa pong viewers.
value mo ay maliit pa. Okay? Now, so what is the rule? Ano ang rule ba natin sa integer, addition of integers? So, first, same sign, add and keep. So, yung same sign, ito rin yung tinatawag natin like sign. So, same sign, like sign, pareho lang yun. Okay? Ano ba ibig sabihin nun? Pag parehong positive yung integers mo o kaya pareho silang negative. That is the time that you're going to add. Okay? And keep. Pag sinabing keep, kopyahin mo kung ano yung sign nilang pareho. Okay? So, same sign. So, halimbawa, pareho silang positive. I-add mo yon. And then, ang sagot mo, positive din kasi pareho silang positive. Pag pareho silang negative, i-add mo pa rin kasi same sign yon. And then, keep.
Downward. Yep, perfect.
Negative ang sagot mo ngayon kasi pareho na silang negative. Next, if they have different signs, okay, so different sign, ito rin yung tinatawag nating unlike sign. Okay, ibig sabihin magkaiba, isang positive, isang negative, or isang negative, isang positive. So, ano ang gagawin natin pag magkaibang sign? You should subtract. Okay, so this is the time that you're going to subtract. Now, kung sa same sign, kinukopya lang natin yung sign nilang pareho, paano kapag different signs? Ano ang kukopyahin mo dyan? Magkaiba nga sila. So, keep the sign of bigger number. So, kukopyahin mo yung sign nung mas mataas na number o mas mataas na absolute value. So, since magkaiba sila, anong sign ang gagayahin mo doon? Kung ano yung sign ng mas mataas na number so that your value or your answer will be exact. Okay. So, we have, let's have an example, positive 3 and positive 4. So, pareho silang positive. So, dito tayo. Okay? So, anong gagawin? Same sign sila, add. So, 3 and 4, that is 7. And then, keep. Keep yung common sign. Ano ba yung common sign? Okay, so pareho silang positive. So, your answer is positive 7. Next, negative 6 and positive 4. So, isang negative, isang
Negative, tsaka 4.
positive. So, dito tayo sa different sign. Anong gagawin kapag different sign? Subtract. So, 6 and 4, that is 2. Now, keep the sign of bigger absolute value. Okay? Kapag kinuha natin ang absolute value nito, this is 6, this is 4. So, mas mataas to. Now, ano ang sign nito? Negative. So, siya ang kokopyahin natin. Ay, parehong negative. That is pareho plus negative na in fact. Then keep the sign of B.
In this video, we're going to focus on adding and subtracting integers. But in the first half, we're just going to focus on adding integers. Let's start with something simple. What is 3 plus 5? Intuitively, you know what the answer is. But let's say if you didn't know what to do. Here's what you can do. You can use a number line to help you add and subtract numbers. So let's say this is 0, and we're going to start with 3. So start with the first number. Anytime you need to add, travel on the right using the number line. If you need to subtract, then move towards the left. So we wish to add 5 to 3. So we have to travel 5 spaces to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's where we ended at. So 3 plus 5 is 8. Let's work on another example. 4 plus 3. So if we start with 4, and if we travel 3 spaces to the right, this is going to be 5, 6, 7. So therefore, 4 plus 3 is equal to 7. And so, measures. Isn't that helpful whenever you need to add 8? Wait. If you wish to add a negative number, start with the first number, 8. Adding a negative number, you need to travel towards the left. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. So 8 plus negative 5 is positive 3. That's the same as 8 minus 5, which will give you the same answer.
Okay po guys, alam ko na po. So, kuha na po tayo ng sa libro. Dito na po tayo magpa-practice. Dito na po. So, ano po yung mga answer? So, ang unahan natin ay well-defined set. Sabi natin. Okay, plot. Start na tayo sa Charlie 2. Nakasulat sa number letter A is the set of all factors of 18. Letter B is the set of currently students in your class. Letter C, the set of students the set of all factors of 18. Siguro, well-defined po to dahil po meron pong tatlong factors yung 18. Tama ba? 2, 3, at saka 9. Ay, 6 po, 18. Meron pa nga 6. Apat po pala. Letter B. The set of friendly students in your class. Hindi po to well-defined dahil po hindi po, wala po common agreement na may friendly student sa class mo. Merong friendly, merong hindi. Hindi po yan mabilang. The set of senior citizens. Well-defined po ata ito dahil po mag-group po yung mga senior citizens ata. Sabi ng mama ko. Tapos na. Next. Okay. Ito pa yung answers, guys. Ito po. Lagyan ko natin ito ng border. Dito, list the elements of H. Okay. Notation, description, sense. Hindi ko pa po ata parang sila dito. O nasa diyan. Dito lang po muna natin ito. Move tayo sa try it 3. Equal sets and equivalent sets. Equal, equivalent, infinite number of elements in a set. Oh, I get it. So, A, B, C, D, at saka E, F. The value are 1952. Here, is F, 1, 4, which is the it's A, Okay. Baby. At saka si one, nine, five, three, one, two, zero, seven, E, F. Ito lang. Kasi this, this is A, B, C, C, tsaka K. lang po guys. Inakusin ko. Hindi ko pa rin po alam yung subtext. Pero alam ko yung yata. Marami na po pinasulat. So, ang next po natin gawin is about science. Divided by into groups with 5 members each. Boiled and the class will be divided into groups with 5 members each. The group will be able to perform the task with the following materials: a boiled and peeled egg, a small knotted glass bottle, a writing paper, a pair of scissors, vinegar, and a match. Experiment. Next time na lang po itong